Perfect. All right. Well, first of all, thanks, Jenny, for having us pitch today. I'm Dr. Stephanie Willerth, and it's doing this again. Let me quickly swap. All right. I am the CEO of Axolotl Biosciences, which is an award-winning biotechnology startup that produces bioink that was spun out of my research group at the University of Victoria, where I've been a professor for 14 years. I'm also really excited since I'm in my work office. We were actually the winner of the FarmNext Startup Award this year, which is
Nice.
the largest additive manufacturing conference in the world. Based on our innovative bioink technology. So one of the issues, and I know that some of the other presenters have touched on this, is the current drug discovery processes are expensive, time-consuming, and yield poor results. My lab and Axolotl has focused a lot on producing neural tissue, and for good reasons. A lot of the drugs that are used for neurological conditions fail because typical lab animals like mice and rats don't get diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. So what our company does is create novel bioinks that enable us to make human tissue models that replicate these disease symptoms that we can use as a tool for drug screening to help reduce the costs of evaluating a new drug. And I know that there's been legislation both in Canada, as we are based out of Victoria, British Columbia, as well as the United States has gone towards, as other presenters have mentioned, reducing the use of animals for drug testing. One of the reasons why we're probably all here is the 3D bioprinting market has been expanding rapidly and is expected to reach $3.8 billion by 2026, with a compound annual growth rate of around 18%. So one of the things that sets us apart from other bioprinting companies is we aren't making the printers. We're focused on making the reagents for printers. And our reagents are compatible with a wide variety of printers, and that's part of our secret sauce at Axolotl. And you can see over here in the lower corners, you can actually see some of our bioink at work and one of our brain tissue models. And when we actually print these brain tissue models derived from human neural stem cells, you actually see the same chemical and electrical signaling that you'd see in brain tissue, which is really important when you're drug screening to have readouts, both in terms of if your drug is going to damage or kill your cells, as well as for things like the brain and heart, if it's going to affect the electrical activity of these tissues. And for our disease models, whether or not you can actually reverse the symptoms of diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. So our initial product, which is currently on the market and we have been selling to academic researchers, is our tissue print bioink, which is a xeno-free bioink that can produce a wide variety of tissues. We've published on cardiac, neural, skin most recently, as well as producing human testes. It's been featured in 14 peer-reviewed publications, and we do have patented technology around enhancing this ink with drug-releasing particles via self-embedded drug delivery. Our team is highly experienced. As I mentioned, I've been a professor for over 14 years, and I'm a fellow of the International Society of Biomaterials and Engineering, one of 3 that were inducted this past year out of Canada. My co-founder and former PhD student, Dr. Laura de la Vega, has significant experience in biomaterials, tissue engineering, and entrepreneurship, and she was the lead author on the publications that led to the development of both tissue print and the prototype of brain print, our second product that we hope to launch this year. We have a young team that helps support the manufacturing and quality control, as well as marketing of our products as well. We have raised over $4 million, both through non-dilutive funding on the professor research grant side, as well as like another $1.8 million non-dilutive funding on the Axolotl side. And we're currently fundraising on a SAFE to enable us to move off campus, as we currently do all of our production in-house at the University of Victoria, where we have a rental agreement. We also went to catalyze our product delivery and development. So we want to bring our second product, Brain Print, a bioink for printing neural tissues to market, as well as Heart Print, bioink for printing cardiac tissues, which was made in response to some of the demands from some of the local cardiac surgeons who would like a similar product to model cardiac diseases, as well as bring on staff to conduct our business and expand our marketing and sales. With that, thanks again, Jenny, and everyone for attending today. Please feel free to reach out if you're interested in investing, as well as if you're interested in partnering with Axolotl. We have been exploring partnerships recently, as our ink is xeno-free, to take our ink and make GMP versions that could be used for clinical applications as well. But we also are happy to partner with people in terms of the tissue modeling. And with that, thank you, and feel free to reach out on LinkedIn or via my contact information here.